Let's see what this will entail. Just getting a few things set up here. So hope everything kind of works as expected and we can move on. So, monitor's working okay. Tablet's working slow as usual. So, get that's par for the course. So adjust that camera there. And let's see what we got. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Ah, yes. Ads. No problem, boss. I gotta look at the ads myself. Oh, brother. That's funny. All right. There we go. So there might be a little bit of a delay because of the ads, so who knows. It's good to see you, Vermont. So hopefully everything goes by pretty smoothly tonight. We'll see. All right. I might be making a little bit of a mess tonight, but we'll see how that goes too. Anyway, while people are coming in and all of that, this is an 11 by 17 inch rolled canvas glued to some foam board. All right, pretty sturdy stuff. I use Gorilla Glue spray to spray the canvas. The Gorilla Glue works the best. It's really good stuff. So let me know when you pop on in there, boss. This webbed background I did as an example when I did the class for Home Artist Academy. We did a floral with a wet background. So, hey Nell, how are you? You totally need magnetic eyelashes. Don't know exactly what that means, but if you're referring to the webbed background, yeah, you'll see some of the web by the time we're done. All right, Vermont, awesome. I know you probably didn't hear what I was saying beforehand, but this is an 11 by 17 inch foam board with canvas glued onto it. I use crazy glue. I use Gorilla Glue to spray it on there. Then I cut it to shape, and there you have it. I actually have to cut some more foam board and purchase some more foam board. I got plenty of rolled canvas, and then I'll take the remnants and then I'll make those weird sized canvas pieces, and I'll paint trees, mountains, or whatever with that. So, oh yeah, it's all good with commercials and everything. I mean, when others got commercials, I look at those too sometimes. So, it helps everybody out. Long delay today. I'm pretty sure you do have a long delay. If you do have some kind of delay, it's probably because of the ads. But I don't know. As I'm looking at my tablet, I look at what you guys are seeing. The only thing that's real time for me is my actual monitor. So with the ads, it might be an even longer delay. But I can, if I go live, I can stop the ads and just continue the ads when I'm done and I go into the settings, So, but okie dokie. Let's get on with the festivities. This was already done. This is done more than a few days ago, so it's good and dry. I was up pretty early, and I put this on the board here, and I really didn't want to force it. I didn't have no ideas really, so I mean I was up really early. It's just my body trying to get used to the time difference. So you need lashes to match it. Oh, here we go. Need lashes to. That's funny. All right, as you know, thin layer of glycerin. I'll just put the glycerin pretty much all over the place on this one. The glycerin, this is more or less pure glycerin than anything else. My other glycerin's been diluted with water and whatnot. This is just a pure sticky stuff, really sticky. So I just need a thin amount and a thin amount only of this stuff. I refilled my glycerin. So yeah, this is quite sticky. And like I said, I only need a small amount. Okay. And I'm rubbing it right into the canvas fairly well. Because I don't need too much of this, so I press while I put this stuff in here into the canvas itself. This is not watercolor paper. Watercolor paper absorbs the glycerin a little bit. So, all right, there you go. Now, you're not be able to see because I got all three lights on, but this is highly reflective. Okay, so you guys are humorous. You guys are funny. I'm gonna go into, I only have orange, red, white, and green today. All right. Okay. So I'll just go into my red. I'll just kind of slap it around here like this. All right. And I'll slap some more in there. Maybe around in here, something like that. Who knows? Put some up in there. All right. Okay. Don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it out. Just let it kind of drip and lather around. Just let it fall a little bit. Look like blood. Just like that. Okay. Just let it do what it do. Let it look all nice and gross. Okay. All right. And while it's doing that, I'll just soap it up with this towel here. This is industrial towel. Pretty sure Bruce knows exactly what this color towel looks like. And like I say, I'll just do whatever with it. I'll probably lighten it up a little bit because that red is so dark, you know. So I'll take a little bit of orange and I'll kind of mash that up in there too. Orange is semi-transparent, but it should show quite lovely against all of this red a little bit here and there, just like that. And I'll continue with the waterworks, okay? And just let it spill and do whatever. Like I say, if it shows, cool. If it don't show, that's cool too. Get a little something going on there. I'll just wipe the rest away. Now my board is at an angle, so it kind of seeps underneath the board and goes in the back there. And I just try to get all the major drips out of there. So like I said, I just keep playing with it. All right. Okie dokie. Then I just add, you know, some stuff around here, maybe a little bit of whatever around in this direction. Okay. Just like that. Just let it spill and do whatever it do. After I get done with the waterworks, then we'll start doing the flowers. Now I see, Bruce, that you were doing flowers today, and I had this extra board, so I guess I can really slow it down and, you know, show you how things how to work it, especially with the flowers I'm doing recently with the Jansen type florals. Okay, So hopefully that this would help you out if you're gonna go back to doing the florals. The wipe of life. Yeah. Okay. Guess I'll more than likely probably will stick with this 1/2 inch brush. We'll see. Okay. Now, even though I coated this with water or whatever, there's still glycerin on there and what have you. Okay. I'll probably go with reddish flowers today. So I'll just take some red here and I'll just make a shape. I don't know if I'm going to make recognizable flowers or just play around. Who knows what I'll do? But let's just come around in here like this. Okay, I'll just kind of make a semicircle type of thing there. Okay. Yeah. I'll take a little touch of green. Now green and red opposite each other, they'll create a dark. I'll just have a dark center in there like that. Okay, just like that. I'll just fade it out or whatever. Who knows what we're gonna do with it? Something like that. Don't have to be perfectly some type of even or anything of that nature. I'm gonna take a little bit of white. I'll just come here with it. Some orange. Gotta kind of beef up that orange a little bit, just to get a light spot somewhere. Oh wow! Maybe pop the light spot up in here. It'll probably get lighter as I move around or move it along. Okay. You'd be surprised how much white you need just to get it to show, actually. Okay, because once it dries, it gets covered up fairly quickly, and I'll just kind of play around with it all up in here, round it off. Okay, so it'll be a lot of finger painting, that's for sure. Just kind of get a nice bright edge here. Like I said, this is maybe a type of flower that you can kind of emulate and have fun with, Bruce. Okay, and what I'm doing is mainly a lot of implied stuff, really. All right. Okay, we'll kind of fade some stuff back here, going up around that dark spot. And as I'm doing that, I'll just kind of make it a little transparent and just wipe it around back there. Maybe something up here. Who knows? Like I said, who knows what kind of flower this is going to end up being. But I'll just fade out the edges. I'll just rub them. Okay, just like that. Still keep that little circular thing going. Like that. All right. Hello, Maria. How are you? So, Bruce, this is probably mainly for you, if anything. This is going to be more or less implied stuff. Okay. So we got that one there. Let's make another one. Why not? Let's get some more red. I'll put it right here. You guys should be able to see that. It's at the top there, so I'll kind of keep it downward. I'll get a little bit of green. We'll darken up that red. All right, just like that. All right, we'll put one. We'll just put a shape up in here somewhere, just like that. Some darker red. Just like this. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of rub it out this way. I will rub it down here like this. Just keep rubbing it away. Somewhere around in there. Just rub it around. All right. Okay. It's gonna get some solid green. Once at the end, that green mixes in with that red, creates its own little dark spot right there. They're opposites on the color wheel. They're complementary colors. Okay. And I'll just take it. I'll just wipe some of that this way. So got the direction of the flower kind of going downward. All right. Like so. All right. We can actually, let me play around 1 second. Because we've got the light edge there. So we'll kind of play around with the edge. Just like that. Okay. So we'll play around with this edge, and we'll take this, because that's where the light source is going to be, and we'll kind of play with it that way. We'll come around here, give it a little peak of something right up around this edge. That's not bright enough. Get us a nice strong edge, and then we'll go on the outside and wipe that away a little bit, just like that. So you kind of create your own look of where the bowl's going to be. All right, hey Diana, how are you? Good to see you. So you guys are gonna get tired of me doing these flowers after a while. I was gonna do some irises actually, but they kind of wouldn't match here doing what I'm doing here. So let's take some of this bright stuff. This is what I'm doing here with the scribbling with the bright stuff. These are the outside guys. They're big enough to kind of, you know, play around with and kind of keep it transparent and float around and be whatever, just like that. All right, so we have two. I might be dealing with another one here. We might put one toward the edge, and he might be the darkest, so I'm going to use a little more green. Put it right here in this dark spot right in here. Let's get some red. All right, okay, he's a pretty deep one here. Right around in here somewhere. I'm gonna just kind of play with him out here. You kind of spread him out down the bottom. It's like that. Yeah, I'll kind of add them up in here. One of these guys is going to be floating in front of the other one. Don't matter. Maybe we just take the edge and just kind of, you know, kind of play around with it. We'll get the dark edge around here. I'll just take my finger and press real good. Return some of that black there. Somewhere around there. All right. Be a lot of rinsing off of the brush too. Now, for kind of a highlight, because it's so dark, I'll probably maybe get the rim of it right in here. Come right up in here. Just like that. And right, I'm concentrating on that edge, inside edge here. All of this can be kind of smoothed out like this. See how bright regular red is compared with all that mixture of green and red? See that? And the light's going to hit over there in that area. Let's just take a little bit of orange and white. Don't ever use white. Use orange and white, or yellow and white. Don't use white. White turns things pink. Okay. And we'll just come here. We'll just kind of make a little ragged kind of area right in there. Okay. And once again, it's just going to represent kind of the light area right in there. All the rest can be faded out. Doesn't matter. Just like that. Kind of make your own rim of color in there. All right. Okay, so you can kind of see the shape and where it's going there. Okay. Pretty much like a finger painting, more or less. Now, before I move on, I already know I'm going to need a lot more red and probably a little stint of orange, but we're definitely going to need some more red here. All right, we're going to slap some leaves in there also. A little more red than that. Why am I playing with it? All right, here we go. Now, which one should we start off with first? Decisions. I guess I'll mess with the middle guy here. So if I got anything that's coming forward, they'll just kind of cover up. So we'll start with this fella here. All right, we'll put him right there. Let's draw it back a little bit. And we'll put it in focus. All right. So let's start with this guy. Okay, Bruce. This is more or less for you. We're going to the white. We're going to this mixture that we already have here. All right, we're going to add some orange to that. Okay. I might add a stint of red because I don't want it to be the final highlight yet. All right, something like that. And this, when I do this, I'm flat brush, I'm twirling it around, as you can see. All right, so get yourself a brush that maintains a pretty decent edge there, like that. All right, so here on the top, I can just kind of, because right now we're just implying petals and stuff. So see that little line I'm doing there? We'll have a line kind of come up this way like this. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from the inside of that line. I'm just going that direction. Just kind of bring it that way. Come over here. Just bring the other one in. Okay. And we're just implying brightness and the shape of whatever I'm going to put there. All right. All right. Something like that. And here on the bottom, just wipe it away. Let it fade away into that dark stuff. Now, because I put that water in there, a lot of that glycerin washed away, but that's a-okay. No worries. Okay. We'll fade it in, do whatever we got to do with it. Okay. A little bit of orange, a little bit of white. White is very opaque, obviously. All right. So we're going to imply petal edges. That's all we're going to do is just imply them. And your eye will make up the rest. Okay. Let's start from right here. You guys can see it. All right. So we'll just kind of start from right there. Okay, we'll get one kind of covering over here. Get that edge going right in there. All right. And once I do that, if I made it thick enough, okay, we'll just kind of wipe the rest free. Make it thick enough, you just draw it down, and you just kind of. The most important thing really is that line. That thick glowy line. You can kind of continue the petal on. You get a little press, and like that. A little press of brightness there, and make that disappear, but keep the line. Okay, we can kind of make one come down. If I can do it right, make one come down and wrap around. If I make it wrap around, just getting rid of the inside stuff and just keeping that bright. See that bright line right there? That's mainly what we're concerned about. Let's go over here on the outside edge. Right here. Just the edge. Right here. We just kind of do a couple of taps. We kind of have a tap go there. Kind of tap it around, fade it out a little bit. But you're going to go backwards upon itself. Just like that. And just wipe it away. Okay. All right. I'll get a tiny bit of glycerin. We go into this orangey white area here, and we'll start going in circles in here. Well, we'll kind of imply a circle there. We'll apply a circle here, one out there. They get kind of tight there. All right, something like that. And once again, I'll just kind of fade some of that around there, around in here a little bit. Okay, I'll get a little bit of orange. It's just center of the flower there. We're just kind of give it a little press and go in the opposite direction like that, and kind of circle that around so it looks like petals that are kind of they're cupped inward. Okay, so basically all I'm doing really is just encasing all of this nice little rim of color just like that, and just kind of put it in there, surround all of that. Okay. All right, we'll start doing some more playing around. Let's play around with some of this stuff out here. Now you can see some of my glycerin and water starting to melt into the flower. Absolutely great. Don't let it, don't change it, don't worry about it. Just getting a little more red, a little touch of glycerin there, and keep it flowing around. We're gonna concentrate on the outside petals out here somewhere. All roads more or less lead to Rome. I'll put a little dot. We'll put a little dot right there. All right. All roads lead to Rome. Hello, Mumuku. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay. All roads lead to Rome. Don't worry about the little blood splatter there. All right. It just adds character. Okay. Up around here, we'll just take to take a quick, well, this is kind of dark, so we'll kind of, it's obviously red. We're going to frame this guy a little bit, just like that. Kind of put him in there. Obviously, you don't see enough of it yet. You will. Let's get a little orange. We'll just brighten it up just a little bit. Just a slight bit. I'll just use the orange by itself. I won't add any white. Orange is semi-transparent. Okay. And so we'll just get a little hint of something going on out there. It looks like I might have to add a little white, but I don't think so. Nah, I think that'll do. Something like that. Okay. Now you're not going to see it fully because of the glare of my light on the right hand side. So it might look like just a splotch. Okay, but we're going to continue that. All right. It's not overly blatantly bright. Okay. And that's a good thing. That's all right. Just like that, we're gonna fade that in. Okay. Like I said, a lot of this is just implied petals. We're gonna build everything up from all the implied stuff. Okay, and we're gonna get some more of the petals, the cup around. This is just the outside stuff. Okay. And fade all of that out a little bit. And once we get more toward the lit area, you'll start seeing things make a little more sense. But everything, once again, it's going to go towards that dot. Okay. You'll see. You'll see. All right, we'll start doing some enlightened petals. We'll get a little bit of orange here, a little bit of white. All right. And we'll just a little touch of red. Red's extremely powerful, so be mindful of that. Get a little more white in there. Okay. Once again, we'll start with more lines. We'll start, well, let's kind of strengthen that one up. And I can see you'd be surprised how much brightness you need to get that separation there. And I'm just strengthening that outside edge there. Once again, don't be worried about the drips. All right, don't fret, don't panic. Let's get some more. Just like this. I'm just pushing in a circular motion. All right, and I'll just kind of blur all of that out. It's all right. Blur it right on out so we get some more of those outside edges there. Got to kind of make it stand out too. So basically it's just a whole lot of layers. Get it as close as you can. Just like that. Now you're going to get quite a bit of paint built up on your brush. Rinse it off so you still maintain that sharp edge. Getting some white. I'll put it right here. Getting some pure orange in that white. Just contaminate the white a little bit so it's not totally white. Orange is a good complement. And we're going to come back out here. See that rim of paint right there? That's what you're looking for. And once again, I'll just kind of brush it around, just like that. A little stronger one right here, just like that. But now you start to see the petal edges kind of form here, right up around here. And all I'm looking for really is that outside edge. Everything else gets smeared and disappeared. Okay, we'll bring one down here like that. You can use your brush if you are so inclined to. Just like that. So now you definitely got a light source there. Everything else is just fluff all in between that. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go into some deep red. Let's play around a little bit more with some of that outside stuff. We'll just get one. Remember, everything kind of aims in that direction. So we'll get one kind of flaring up here like that. Okay, and then we'll turn it inside. Just like that, and aim it that way. So I'm just getting various shapes, aiming it toward that dot. Okay, you'll get different layers of petals, different layers of value. Okay. Now remember, this white is, or this orange is semi-transparent. Need a little white to kind of wake it up a little bit, more or less. Okay, let's still play with a few things. Let's come down and just kind of aim it that way, and then we'll aim one that way. Fade it all up into the other color, like that. Leave a little gap of darkness in there. Okay, we'll have one, since it's on this side, we'll have the start of a turn in here. We'll brighten it up and you'll see what I'm gonna do afterward. So this one here, shape of a turn, we'll have it come this way and then loop around like that. So it's kind of heavy here and it gets kind of thin over here like this. So that kind of cups the flower in. All right, okay. We'll rub that bottom out a little bit. The main thing I'm concerned about is right here. All right, okay. Where's my towel? Hello, Lori, how are you? It's good to see you. Mumuku and Lori. It's good to see you guys. Let's get a little bit of white. We'll come back here into this funky looking color here. We'll get a little bit of orange. Okay. All right. So right up around in here, we'll get a nice little rim of color right there. We'll kind of thicken it out right there and we'll curve it around like that. And that's all I need. And I can just take my finger and we'll kind of blend that away. Now, believe it or not, that needs to be brighter because it doesn't stand out much, so more white. You'd be surprised how much white you would need. Even if the white is tinted, you just need more of it. And this is the lit side anyway. So just like that. And we'll curve it around in there. As long as I got that rim, because these are implied, so as long as you got that little rim of white paint, just follow the flow of your petal. Just like that. You can continue it, run on around, right up around in here somewhere. Something like that. And then you just take your finger and wipe out the bottom edge is all you're concerned about. Or the top edges, which are really, dealing with what you're concerned about. Let's have something go. Let's get a little bit of red here. Because I have ideas when they just kind of come together like this. We're going to have a petal cut across and disappear like that. And we're going to, almost like a teardrop, just like this. All right. So we have them in this area right in here. Now the edge of the implied petal will be out here. So it's like a continuous fold. But now doing that, when you have a fold that's folded toward us, the vantage point changes. We'll make the vantage point right there, that little dot. You should see that dot there. Now everything's going to go towards that dot. So I'll use a little bit of orange, a little touch of white. All right. And once again, we're going to get a nice thin rim of paint. Oh, we'll make it kind of a ragged little petal. So we'll kind of give it a little push right in there like that. All right. And something like that. And you just take it and aim it towards that dot. Aim it towards the dot. Aim it towards the dot. Aim it towards the dot. And get one more. Aim it towards the dot. And one down here. Why not? Aim it towards that dot. Smooth it all out a little bit. Okay. Yeah. We'll kind of have it curve around like that. All right. You see how all of a sudden it gets covered? You follow me? Okay. Don't worry. We still got stuff playing around in here. We're going to get to that. Got some stuff around in here too. We'll get some translucent stuff going on, meaning that you'll still see the webs. All right, but you're gonna see a rim of color come around here, and I'll show you that right about now. Let's take some red. Let's just go here. It doesn't matter if it all mixes in together. It's all the same thing. Get some glycerin. Now the glycerin makes your paint transparent. Got me? All right. Okay. So we're gonna make some imaginary stuff coming around here. So now we're not back at this dot. This dot's all done. We're back here again. So we're just gonna get some shapes just like this. Okay, and we kind of roll it around and we'll kind of fade it around like this. Okay, you can have an edge, and why not? We'll do it. But you can still see the webs going through there. Okay, now let's pop a little something over around here. We'll have it come up that way. And Use your finger, get rid of some of that paint. Just like that, smooth it around. Okay, all right. Let's get a little bit of orange. Let's clean off the brush. I want more or less a pure color, so we'll just do the orange and white. Okay, just like that. Remember, the white is very opaque, the orange is semi-opaque, so you know, you need a little bit of the titanium white to kind of beef it up a little bit, all right? Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea to try to keep up with me. Even me going slow is still fast. All right, so we just get a rim of color. Even if you have to go kind of outside the flower itself, I'm just getting just a slight rim of color. I'm pushing pretty good. I'll push, you know, pretty hard here, just as an example. Okay. Okay, let's just do that. All roads lead to that dot. So we'll just take it and give it a little pressing. Not everything has to be so super exaggerated or anything. And then we'll just kind of smooth it in like that. We do the same thing here. Let's push it towards that dot there. You push it right over there like that and kind of smooth it out. Like I say, these guys are implied, so mainly what I'm doing is just accentuating the outside line. Okay, now you can do so many things with the implied line. Okay, but you see it's starting to slowly come together here. All right. Okay, we'll put some other stuff in there. Let's go with a little deeper red. Now with the red, what I'm going to do here with nothing but red, out the tube red, we'll put another one in here. Probably right around in here somewhere, like that. And then I'll just kind of coax it along right in here like that. And you're going to make that disappear in there. You still see some of that red, but you also still see some of that web too. Okay, just like that, kind of guide it in there. Now a lot of this that I'm doing, it's going to take a little confidence on your part to do this. Okay, once we got all that red in there, all right, let's get a little bit of what I'm going to need some more of, which is orange and white. Nice sharp edge, a little more white than you think. And a little touch, little touch, little touch, a little touch. We'll kind of cup it inside like this, boom. All right, and then you just kind of fade that out of there, just like that. Just like that. Bring that outside back a little bit. Like so. Need that. If I gotta return that outside edge, return the edge. Your main friend is the edge. Okay, not really anything in the inside, just that edge. All right, don't worry about your little blood streaks there, but something of that nature. And just have some of them aim toward the dot there. All right, okay. Wipe off the brush. Let's deal with some stuff over here in this side. Once again, let's get a little bit of red. We need some more red. And we're gonna come here. Yep, you guys can see it. So it's a right here. Go in a semicircle, just like that. Okay, and you're gonna brush toward the other direction, out toward that way. And what you're looking for is a nice rim of color from here. All right. I don't necessarily have to highlight that because it can still be seen. Let me get some more red here. All right. And then we'll play around with that stuff on the periphery there, which is not really that important because we'll put leaves and stuff over that. All right. Let's get some more deep red. Main thing that I'm looking for in this variety of roses is Well, we'll have it coming inside like that. Boom, 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 and make it disappear over there. But we're just gonna kind of curve it in, make it fade away, give him a little point there, get it kind of smooth over here on the other end. All I need is that rim of dark. Okay, not all darks have to be highlighted. All right, they're implied. They're back there, just like that. All right, okay. We'll play around with a little bit of orange and get a little bit of white, strengthen it up a little bit. I don't have enough orange. Just move it over here. There we go. Okay, somewhere around in here, we'll kind of put it in a line right there. Maybe a little piece of a line right there, just like that. All right. Keep the outside edge, make the inside disappear. Just like that. You got a nice little fine line of, see, you just make the line happen. Just like that. I'll kind of cup them around like that, and we'll just kind of brush the inside away. All you're looking for really is a fine line there. Just like that. You brush the rest away. You keep the line, fade out the rest. Okay, that's all. Hey, Billy. All right. I like some of that. I need some more orange. I think I'm gonna play around with a little bit of that back there, and then I'll just fade the rest out. Cause like I said, we got the rest of the flowers, and we have leaves to do with all of this. Let's get a little bit of orange. Now remember, orange is semi-transparent, so I don't have to have a strong batch of orange here. But all I need really is a nice edge of that orange, and then the rest kind of goes away. It's all right. See, semi-transparent, so you'll still see a little bit of those webs going through that. Semi-transparent orange is, so if I took orange and just slathered it like this, all right, you lightly fade it. See, you get the orange on the edge, but you're not blocking out those webs in there. Okay, just like that. Okay, I'm just wiping away some of that red so you still see some of that background there. All right, okay. All right, that's enough of that. Let's go to this fella right here. Let's go to this guy. All right, let's make him a little, we'll work with that outside edge a little bit. But he's nice and bloody. He's bleeding all over the place. I kind of like that. So let's play with that a little. Let's get a little bit of orange. We'll put the orange right here. The tiniest bit of red in the orange, and then we're gonna get a lot of white. So we'll play with light sources here with this. Okay. Now I'll pick and choose my battles with this because I like all that nice gory stuff that's happening over there with it. Let's raise this camera up. Right there. Okay. Let's come here. Once again, give it a push. Semi-transparent, you're gonna have to give it a strong push there. Just like that, and we'll kind of aim it that way. And we'll kind of, that's actually not bright enough. It needs more white, believe it or not. Okay, we'll kind of tint that white with a little bit of orange. Get a stronger rim of color. Give it a little point there. Then we just give it a little touch there. And you aim it toward that way. The most important thing is that rim of color in there. That's because I kind of like what I see with all of this, and we'll kind of take advantage of that. And we'll turn it around a little bit like that. We'll give him an inside petal in there like this, and we'll just kind of make it flow away that way, disappear. Okay, let's get some red. We're going to capitalize on boom, boom, boom. Make him come in a little bit like that, and we'll kind of cup him around like this. make it disappear. And I'm just wearing away because this petal's coming towards us. Okay, and we'll just kind of wear that away a little bit, like that. I'm gonna wipe off all this gook off my brush, go back into that orange white, and we're gonna accentuate, boom, that part, boom, that part. We'll bring it in like this, smooth it around like that. All right, okay. Fantastic travels, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm looking at different things here. Let's get some a little bit of white here, red. Strong red, right out the tube red. We'll kind of play with that right in here. Boom. We'll have it come over this plant a little bit. Boom. Kind of guide that around. It's like that. So I want the texture in there so you know where the petal's headed. Just like so. Okay. Bring him down in there, color that in a little bit. Like so. Let's have some of that red kind of sneak out this way. And what I'm doing is really accenting that petal slightly before it, just like that. Okay, so just accenting that guy a little bit more. I can take some more orange red mix here. And we'll kind of make a little point here and come out this way. So we'll put a little more orange in that. And just wipe it away. Just like that. Let's bring some white orange. And we're going to get another rim of petals right here. Around the edge, just bring it out. And we'll cup it like this. Boom. Make it disappear. Just like this. Look at that instant petal. Let's do another one right here. Boom. 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 Make it disappear. You're making the inside disappear, but you're keeping the line. There, just implied another petal. Petal, petal, petal. You follow me now? Okay. You see this little red rim here? Right there? Let's curve that around. Let's get some red. We're going to make it turn on itself here. So it's right here, that little red edge. We're going to take that edge and we're going to slightly go up, right in front of the other guys. Go up, go up, go up, up. And we'll curve it like that. Need a stronger rim of red. Right here. Just give it a little push, a little push. Need a strong rim of red paint, right? Then we'll just take that rim of red paint, we'll just kind of make a bowl out of it, just like this. All right, just kind of curve it around like that. Now, you don't necessarily probably see that very well, but that's all right. We'll highlight it very gently, very coyly. We'll just get a little bit of orange, a little bit of titanium white. Okay, we'll come here, give it a little push, 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 curve, curve, curve. And we'll just kind of get rid of a lot of inside stuff. Okay, I'm gonna turn the brush around. I'm going the other direction. Push. Need more of that bright color because I'm just accentuating the rim of that petal right here, right here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Kind of brush it in like that. You're gonna come this way, give it a little curve there. We're gonna kind of show you how that operates there. Just like this. There. Now you see which way it's going. It comes. I don't need no stripes, I just need the edge there. All we need is the line. Comes around, flips over. Okay. All right. Let's take this one here because it can be done a little bit better. We'll just kind of guide him in like this and swoop him around a little bit, just like that. Then we'll take this guy, give him a edge of color, just the edge. All right, and we're gonna get rid of the rest. See, all implied stuff here. Everything's implied. Bring some of that into that darkness there. All right, just like that. All right. So hopefully this is making a little bit of sense to you. Bruce, maybe these type of flowers could be a little more approachable for you. All right. At least I'm hoping so. Since it's more of the lit area, we're gonna have here, this here, there, dots lead to Rome. Okay. All right. So let's say we have, let's have a petal kind of materialize out here somewhere. And it goes in here. Then maybe we have one kind of come off panel, and it, now we'll just put a rim here, a rim here, a rim here, a rim here. All right. Now watch. This is the inside I'm talking about. Just make it go away. You want the edge. See? Just make it go bye-bye. Just like that. Just, you don't necessarily have to use your finger. I am, because I'm kind of used to it. But there, you got another curve there. All right, but right now we're concentrated on this. Okay, I did this for a reason. Let's get a little bit of glycerin. We'll make the paint transparent. Glycerin doesn't change the color, doesn't make it lighter, doesn't make it darker, it just makes your paint transparent. All right, and so we'll kind of, remember all lines gonna go to Rome here. So if I go slightly past that line, just a little flick, okay? Just a little flick, and you're overlapping a few of them. Overlap them, aim towards that line in there. All right, don't have to be this even either. You know, put a point somewhere in there, or some kind of weird looking whatever shape. Have it come out this way a little bit, beat it up a little. All right, you're gonna take this and you'll fade that. Just fade it, just like that. He's hanging around on the outside, just chilling out, being himself. Something like that. All right. Okay. Same thing here. Just give him a curve. Boom. And I'll kind of give him a little something there. Now I'll just kind of wipe it around there. Just like that. All right. A little too orange, not enough red. Not enough red. Not enough love there for that red. Go in reverse. I can go from that dark area. If I go in like this, and I just kind of go on the outside, just go in the other direction. Okay, something like that. Fade it a little bit. Now you got a mixture of that little bit of orange, a little bit of red going on there. You just fade it in there, just like that. Okay. Now that I've got that going on like that, I can now take a little bit of white, pop in some orange or something. I want a thin rim of color, something like this. Just like that. Nice little outline of some color there. Takes a little practice once again. And once again, you want a strong rim of color, we'll put a point there. And you want that rim, that edge. You don't necessarily are concerned about anything else. Get the edge in there, fade the rest in. Because I'm saving that opaqueness for the edge, but you still want to see some of the webs and stuff going on there. Okay. Yeah, we're good with that, I guess. We're all right there. All right. Okay, we'll do pretty much the same thing with, hope I'm not boring you guys. Just a little touch of color. All right, I'll use the brush instead of my finger. And you just take it and you just kind of put it in there. Just like that. And you're just really just masking tone around like that. All right. But as you can see, all right, I'm not stroking petals in, I'm smearing everything, and you just got an edge going on here. See? All edges. Everything's implied. Because you got your values and tones here already, and you're just building up off of those. I'll show you, I'll give you a perfect example. Okay, I need more color of what I don't have. We're a little bit of orange. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, if you look at where I just pointed, okay. I think I'll use a semi-transparent. We'll just use a plain orange here for a minute. I should be able to get away with it. All right, look here. Up in this area here, we got stuff going on, little values or whatever. Right here, right at the edge. Give it a little push, boom. little push, a little heavier push, because this is semi-transparent, so most of that's going to go away. Something like that. All right. That. I just made one there. All right. Let's get some more orange. Remember, orange semi-transparent is kind of willy-nilly, a little weak. Come here. Boom. Here. And one right up there. Get enough so you got a pretty decent edge of something there. Up in here a little bit. That might seem a little heavy-handed, but it's not. Like that. All right. I'm going to wipe this brush away. Then I'll just take this semi-transparent color. I'll just kind of lightly scrub some of that in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to strengthen that. It's a little weak. But right up there, you got one petal here. And this is based off of what I've already, whoops, made that one disappear. Didn't want that to disappear. I'll bring it back a little later. Something like that. Now, because orange is not the strongest color in the world, I'll just get a little bit of white. Make it a little transparent or opaque. Just a little bit here. All right. Is that a filbert or a flat? It is a flat. I'll just beef it up a little bit and bring it in there. See that? I'll beef it up again. Boom. Bring it in there. See, now the white is opaque, but it's not, because it's mixed with that orange, it's not super opaque. You still see some stuff hanging on in there. I'll kind of travel this a little bit longer like that. But basically, we want those. I just want the edge, just like that. Okay. I can be slick here. I'll continue it. Watch what I'm going to do here. Watch. Now, I'm going to just go on opposite. Boom. Make that petal come out towards us like that. And you just put a little curve in there. Oh, that's for a freaky petal. What kind of petal is that? All right. And that petal is just, it's curved here. It's coming around, going up, snaking around. You see it, but you still see the webs and stuff going through that. Okay. Very odd, very weird stuff going on there. All right. Okay. Let's get some more color of what I don't have. Hold on for 1 second. I would rather do this and run out of color than to get a big batch of color and then it's like completely useless when I'm done here. All right. Oh boy. I have gotten a message. What's going on here? Hold on, guys. Okay, I gotta move my car. Okay, that's cool. Should be back around 7:30. All right. It is. Okay, we're going up in an hour. It's just now turning 7 o'clock. All right. Let's get into some just red right out of the tube here. All right. Now, red, pretty strong color here. I want to return some of this. So let's get this is just red right out of the tube. I'll just kind of return there some of that back. Right? Just like that. Let's bring some of that back there. All right, red out here. Can you? Yeah, you guys can see it perfectly. Let's go a real strong red right up in there. I'm gonna need to pack this brush full of red for a second. All right, here, I'll show you with this. See this? Now, I want to get a rim of just red here. And so I'll just give it a little push. A little push. Doesn't have to be even or anything. Get a little point there. A little push. A little push. I'm not concerned about the inside. I'm concerned about the outside. You follow me? I'll just use the brush. And once again, just kind of stroke all of that. Basically, you're just getting rid of the outside edge. Or the inside edge, excuse me. Getting rid of the inside edge. Okay. No streaks or anything. Just make it as smooth as possible. Just like that. If you want to use your finger, use your finger. Just make it all smooth. But you still see that edge there. Playing around with that edge there. All right. Okay, so you got that. All right. And now you wore some of the color away. So it doesn't have that intensity. It's still red. You still see the red, but it's not as intense as that edge. You follow me? All right. So that means you can sneak another petal in there, basically. Okay. Now, if you want a petal that's facing outward, we'll make an example here. Then you push inward, push inward, push inward, push inward. The rim is here. This disappears. Okay. It's like that. Just make it disappear. Much like that. Now, I'll come back to that. I still need this dark red here, because we're going to make another petal, but going the opposite way, like right. Actually, let's do this. Let's make a fold. We'll make a fold right here. Yeah, we'll keep it there. I'll make a kind of a folded petal. Let's get some orange. I'll put it right here, a little bit of white. No glycerin or anything, just we'll make a folded edge. Here, let me work with this here. Let's give it a little push. Boom, a little push, a little push, a little push, curve it in there, just like that. And we'll kind of make it come here. We'll curve him in there like that. All right. This guy right here, we'll do it this way. Need some white to beef that up for 1 second. So hold on 1 minute. Right here, give a little push and put it in there like that. And then we'll continue, overlap a little bit, put it in there, and we'll just go off the page with it. It's all right. All right, right here, a little push, little push, little push, and a little push. Just like that there. Have it come in. So you got a folded petal there, no big deal. Okay, that's enough of that. Little rim of color there. Or we just put it on the side there and just kind of aim it this way. There. Yeah, okay. Outside here. Kind of fade that, just like that. Remember, I'm just working with a bunch of lines here. Make some lines stronger, make some weaker. Get rid of the inside of that. So you don't have to highlight every single one. You can have an edge here, if I can get it there. Yeah, a little edge of something there, just like that. And I can probably brighten this up a little bit, just like that. Once again, just get rid of the bottom edge. Okay. All right. We still got stuff bleeding over here. Here, get rid of that wound. All right. Let's circle the inside of those. Once again, a little bit of orange, a little touch of red in there, just a slight touch. Red is extremely powerful color. Just be mindful. No glycerin, no glycerin for this. You can do the easiest type of edges here. Here, let's go around in a circle like this. Go around in a circle like that. Yeah, you guys can see it. All right, and I don't even have to go that far, really. Just blend it in there like this. Somewhere around there, just kind of blend it. It needs to be brighter. It's not bright enough, believe it or not. All right, like that. Just kind of circle it in there like this. All right, and just kind of make some of that disappear in there. Just like that. Or you can add a little push somewhere in there. Just like that. I'm mainly concerned about the line on the outside. So we'll add a little push in there. See a little rim of paint there? Get rid of the inside edge, travel it around. If you end up going over the other one, just bring it back. It's no big deal. Bring it back around. Get this one, come on down. Okay. You need some more color. Get a little bit of orange. I don't need to have it super opaque. Just like that. Get rid of the inside, keep the edge. Like that. Just bring that around. Just like that. Okay. I think I like the way that looks. I don't have enough white to accentuate that part. I like the way it looks. I'm just going to take it right here on the edge and just fold it outward so it kind of folds in. Just like this. Let's get some more. I want to exaggerate that part. I like the way it looks right here. So I just fold it, fold it. It's coming around just like that. Here. So I hope I'm not confusing you guys. So that one, this here just comes around, you know, like that. There you go, exactly, Nell. Stuck on its own edge while blooming. It's confused, don't know which way to go. Okay. I could have that stand out a little bit more. It's just I ran out of white paint. Oh, we'll put the white paint right where I had it from before, because we still got another flower yet, and the leaf to do. Okay. So I'll take a little bit of this white, a little bit of orange. We'll contaminate the white a little bit. So the main thing about these flowers, see here, look, this is a slight push. See that? And follow your line, just like that. You see how it's starting to look? How am I getting round shapes out of a flat brush that's built like a rectangle? Well, you overlap, basically. That's what we're doing. All right. That's basically it. Okay. All right. So I'm looking to see if anything else needs to be accentuated a little bit more. Yes, right here. Give the appearance that this guy is overlapping that other flower. There. Just like that. Bring it a little closer. I think I'll leave the rest alone. The rest doesn't really need anything. To be honest with you, we're good here. All right. Once again, you still see webs going through this guy. Okay. So, fret not. Everything's all good. All right. Okay. Oh, let's see what else. Let's strengthen. We're done with that flower. We're moving on. Let's go back over here, this guy. So let's move it over one little bit right here, this fellow. We'll accentuate a little bit more of this guy right up in here. Like that. Actually, let's tease a little bit of, because I just want to accentuate the edge really. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Just the edge. Just sometimes it just takes a little like that. And I don't need to add any more than just that. It's just the edge I want to accentuate. All the rest can be just rubbed away. Okay. All you're doing is really showing off and showcasing just the edge. Bruce, I know you can do this. The shapes are already there. You're just capitalizing on the shapes. Okay. All right. I don't think I need to add any more to that really, except to maybe highlight that. Highlight the inside petal. It's a little dark in there, right in here. Just like that. And we'll kind of curve him. And remember, get rid of that inside. Get rid of the inside there. And I'll curve it around a little bit. And we'll make the other ones disappear. I'm wiping off the brush. I'll just kind of fade those into oblivion there. And if I feel it's too light, take your deep red and just return. Just cover that up a little bit. Just like that. And don't be scared. If it's supposed to curve, you make it curve. All right. Don't be scared to make them curve. These are kind of like cabbage looking things. All right. I think I'm really done with messing with those two. All right. Let's go to the guy in the bottom. Right here. All right. This dude's kind of mysterious. He's in the back. He didn't have enough steroids. So he didn't grow very much. All right, so we're gonna keep him kind of mysterious in the back. Let's just take red right off the jump. Okay, he doesn't even get really enough light. This guy's just pretty sad. So this red should be the bright color for him. Okay, and I'm just capitalizing on the edge. See that edge? Now still a circular bowl shape, just like, look at this. That should be about as bright as he's getting, just like that. Okay, just like so. I'll give him a little point there. That's about as bright as that fella's gonna get. Okay, everything else just goes downhill right from there for him. He doesn't have much, so I'm gonna get a little bit of green. All right, maybe I'll beef up some of that green with the red here. He's fairly dark. Get a little bit of glycerin to make this brownish stuff transparent. All right, because like I said, he's in the back there, looking all hopeless. And we're just gonna kind of, once again, we'll kind of capitalize on that weird, funky color we got going on here. Look at this. I'll bring him inward, just like that. But we're gonna play with all that dark. The red itself will be the highlight. Out of the tube, that red will be the highlight. And just make it disappear. Okay, just make it disappear. The red will be the highlight. This guy's really mysterious. He's in the back there. All to his lonesome. I guarantee you I don't have enough red, so I need more red. Bruce, just take the video and look at it one part at a time. Because basically it's exactly what I've shown you. All you're doing is taking the implied edges of the petal, and that's it. See, I'm using red right out of the tube. I'm making pretend the red is the brightest color. So basically, you are creating your own flower, even though it's really dark, but you're going to create your own flower using nothing but this bright red here. Okay. Just like that. Put them right in there. And as I'm doing this, remember, you go in a kind of a circular motion here with this. Okay. Let's create one right here. Edge. Right here. And I'm going to come down. Oh, yeah, we'll kind of fade him in right there. We're going to get rid of that edge, though. And you fade it right on out. Fade it right on out like that. We'll put one, right here. Just kind of a little piece of one here. And you fade it out. Okay. Like I said, the brightest spot on this will probably be here. Everything else is kind of silhouetted there. All right, let's get something going here. So we'll just kind of sketch it out like this, and we'll kind of put one right in there like that. But we're gonna take it and just go downward, just like that. These petals are toward us, just like that. Make it disappear in there. We'll get one. Well, pop it here, and we're gonna give it a little curve. Pop one edge here, give it a little curve like that. We'll even pop one here, just give it a little curve. Even though it's off the tape, it's okay. We're going to take a little bit of more of what I don't have. Let's see what I got here. Do I got anything loose that I can play with here? I'm going to take this as a no. Let's get some glycerin. Maybe some glycerin to reactivate some of this stuff. Oh, yeah, we'll reactivate some of this orange. It's going to be kind of transparent, but it's okay. All right. We're going to kind of give a little something right in here, because we're going to have to make it stand out a little bit. It's kind of a necessity, just to get a little difference there. And then I'll just take my little mitts and just kind of fade that out. Just like that. I'll put a little semi-glow something there, and just like that. Just to let you know that, you know, there is a little light somewhere on that thing. We'll give them a little something here. Bring it downward. Come here. Do the same thing. Bring it down. Remember, you're getting rid of the inside. This. See, bringing that red back. You're only concerned about the edge. So all you want is the edge of Mr. Implied Flower. Now let's where's that orange at? Is this it? I doubt it. I think this was it. Yeah, don't matter. We'll put one right in the middle here. Boom, 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 boom. It's like that. Okay. And then we'll kind of fade him out there like that. Let's make him stronger there. Boom, boom, boom. Make him disappear a little bit in there. Just like so. So now you got one that's kind of in this direction. Right in there. Everything else is kind of back there. You follow me? Alright, as I'm looking at it, we're going to add some stuff back here. Let it flourish around. But we'll just use a little bit of red. A little bit of this green, which turns it, cancels it out. Get a little bit of glycerin, loosen up the paint a little bit, make it a little transparent. We'll add some stuff kind of here, like this. We'll kind of add some stuff out there like that. Just make it disappear back there. Okay. Just like that. All right. Okay. Let's take a little bit of red, just red out the tube here. Once again, just accentuate the edge. Give a little strong pop here, a little strong pop here, a little point there. And we'll kind of go that way. And then we'll just take this edge and we'll just kind of, don't even have to go all the way, just like that. Come here, put one in there like that. I'm just wiping off my finger there and really blend it in there like that. Actually, I'm just blending away a lot of excess paint so we can still see a little bit of that cobweb there. Strong edge, get rid of the rest. Yeah, I like that little rim of paint. Let's have him travel around there like that. All right, something like so. I really don't want to use white. Get a little glycerin here, loosen this up a little bit. Maybe here and here, and maybe we'll come out and we'll come in like that for that one, and we'll just kind of rub and fade him away like this. Okay, just like that. And we're gonna come in, we're gonna create another one right here. You're not gonna really see him too much, but just a little edge right there. All right, let's return some of that. Hello, Ian Jackson, how are you? We're gonna return some of that darkness over there. So we'll get a little bit of the opposite colors again, a little green, a little bit of red. They can cancel each other out. They'll turn like a deep, ugly, brownish red. And I just need a little bit of that just to return right in here. All right, and a little finger rub, fade it toward the outside petals a little bit, give it a little extra depth. All right, just like that. Once again, this is a different variety of flowers that you don't really see me do. Very impressionistic. They're kind of, implied stuff going on right there. Okay. All right. Like I say, he's in the shadows there. All right. Let's make him a little more mysterious. Let's brown some of that out a little bit there. Do it as much or as little as you feel you need to. Now when I got it that dark like that, I can go back to my regular tube paint, just the regular red itself. And once again, I'll just kind of return that red back. Kind of a little dance. All right. Now that red has got something dark to blend into. You follow what I'm saying here? There. See that? No harm, no foul. There we go. So you're basically just keep playing. You're playing with the rim of color. All right. Okay. That's enough of that. I got a feeling you guys are going to have to talk amongst yourselves for 1 second. I'm going to have to excuse myself and move my truck. It is 7:17. I'm not going to really feel like getting up by the time they return. So I shall be back in about 3 minutes.
Were you able to move your... Alright, if she has trouble, I told her to text me when she's on her way back.
No.
You can pull it in for her.
I'm still alive.
Alright. If not, then all she's got to do is stop and one of us can pull her truck in. She's just nervous.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, but we have a legion of people that don't know how to park worth crap, so I had to actually reposition my automobile just to fit the neighbor's car in there. All right, we're done with all of that. Let's go. Okay, they don't know how to park, like I said. I was trying to read your guys' text. Okay, so I guess we can pull all of this back a little bit, see what we got totally, because you guys have been up that close for a little while. So this is what we have so far. All right, alrighty, there we go, the whole thing. There, we'll put the focus on it a little bit better. All right. So we got our spider webs, we got our cabbage, mutated cabbage rose things. We got one in the backpack there. All right, just by the sheer, this is the CAD color itself. All the rest has been tinted with orange and yellows and whatever I got over there. Orange, bright orange, pinky, red. This one's pretty much pure red except for that little rim right there. Okay, which I can probably change that to with just a red rim of color. All right, but basically all of these roses were just tones and values of color with shaped lines going in whatever direction. Remember, all roads lead to Rome. They go into a certain direction and you just wipe to get your values. Okay, all right, okay. Leaf time. Now the leaves will be a little different with this style of plant. Once again, everything's done with this 1/2 inch, and it's a 1/2 inch flat. Okay, that's all she is. All right, okay dokie. All right, well, only going for a few minutes. Let's get some. I guess I can do it with no, I can't because I don't have none of that color. Well, hold on, guys. Guess we'll use a little bit of yellow. Why not? Let's put some little baby stamens in there, I guess. We'll put them in the center there. Kind of liven up the painting a little bit. As if that creepy spider web wasn't enough, right? All right. Therefore, I'm just going to use this little makeup brush. Okay, this little fella. So look down here, we'll get a little bit of yellow. We'll just tap the yellow into the bristles. Yellow, very, very, very transparent, almost useless. There we go. Need some titanium white to beef up that color a little bit, just like so. Let's give it a light touch to this guy. Just like that. A little tight here in the center. It kind of comes out a little bit. Now I can brighten that up a little with some white. But let's just do these first. Then we'll go for the highlights. Right in here. Kind of get a little tight in there like that. It opens up a little more as you spread it apart a little bit. You have some of them come outside a little. All right. Let's do this one. Just fill on the bottom where you can just kind of give it a little push like that. See that? And we'll kind of push it out a little bit more. Tight toward the bottom, loosen it up, let it flare out a little bit. Out toward that way. All right. Okay. Let's get a touch more white. We'll pop the white in there a little bit. Pounce it into the bristles. Oh, we'll throw some highlight right here. Just like that. All right. Right here toward the bottom. Why not? Just like that. And this one here, well, I mean, tough love, tough luck. I'll give him something just for a creative license, but technically he shouldn't get jack. But I gave him a little something because I'm just that nice of a guy. All right, that's enough of that. All right, let's get some leaves going here. The leaves are a little different, a little more simple. All right, okay, let's go with our sap green. We'll put it right here. It's gonna be dark anyway, and get a little bit of red. Put it into the sap green, just like that. All right. All right, get a little bit of glycerin. We'll thin the paint out a little bit. Now, I want you to see how this is done. A little more on the sap green side for right now for the start. Spider-Man with geographic. Yeah, you're in another world today, Yid. Nah, no Spider-Man today. Looks like I might have to return to that a friend of mine. He wants me to do some stuff for him. He asked me last night. I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? We'll put it right here. Obviously, you can't see it because one is kind of dark. A little touch of white. A little more green. All right, that white will wake it up. A little bit of glycerin, loosen up the paint just a wee bit. All right, we're gonna do that again. We'll do the vein right here. Right now, I'll just keep it in. Now, what you're gonna do is really you angle the brush. Now here it is flat along with that vein right there. Angle the brush a little bit. Touch, press. High in the middle, come back. Just like that. You can do the same thing. Now I'm a lefty, so I'm gonna just go backwards. Thick, turn your brush thin, just like that. The vein is like kind of right there like that. Okie dokie. We're gonna be doing a few of those. Different tones, different shapes, different whatevers. Okay. Don't be afraid to overlap things, make them look kind of, because when you overlap them like this, see, don't be scared. Okay, I gotta go right over that plant there. All right, and then wide. I'll just keep that one just going wide. I'm gonna have it overlap the other plant, the previous plant. No biggie. A little glycerin to move the paint around. Here, right here. Make them wide. Bam. Put them in there like that. Make them nice and solid. All right. Now that I just did that, right? A little bit of white. We'll go right here. Nah, that's good. Just like that. We'll pop a little bright vein in there, like that. Maybe a little something there, like that. All right, and we'll just kind of wear him away, just like that. Just fade him out there like that. All right. He's in the back anyway. No one cares. Let's get a darker one here. Something like that. We'll have one coming. We'll have him coming down this way. We'll kind of play around with him here, just like that, and we'll kind of thicken him out here like this. Okay. All right. We get a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white, just like that, real fast, and we'll just kind of pop him in there like that. Why did I just do that? Why just pop him in there like that? Well, that guy got a little shadow underneath him. Let's take some of this reddish brown stuff and we're gonna put it Can you guys see? Yeah. We'll put it in here because, you know, he got a shadow in there. You know that, right? You know, leaves are casting a little bit of love back there. And we can just kind of put it in there like that. We're going to rub all that around. All right. If it's not light enough, go darker. Because you can always shine it back if it's a little bit too there. Believe it or not, it's not dark enough for me. So get a little bit of green, get a little bit of red. That's it. That's it right there. Boom. There. Just like that. I could probably just take my finger. I hit my phone. Yeah, something like that. I think between today and yesterday, I put so many fingerprints and paint smudges on my phone because my phone is like right here in the path of everything. But I have nowhere else to store them, to put it right now. I'm just getting a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow. All right. And once again, I'll pop that little vein in there real quick if I can. You'd be surprised how much white you really need to kind of compete here. And put one red in there like that. A little white, a little yellow, a little glycerin. And we're just gonna come here and we're gonna give it a nice little rim right here, just like that. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's do that here. Little press, and then we're gonna kind of put our fingers there and kind of play with that like that. I like that. Let's make that a little rougher around that edge there like that, and then we'll just kind of. I like that. All right, that's cool. We'll put a few of those up there too. Let's get a nice glob of green here. A little glycerin. A lot of it on my brush. Let's pop one. Let's have it go this way. Thick and thin. Thick and thin. Turn your brush. Go the other way like that. All right. We'll put one thick, thin right up in there. Thick, overlap it. That's all right. Overlap it. Turn it the other way. Okay. Keep them interesting. Keep them interesting. Don't bore yourself and don't bore others. Keep it pretty interesting. All right. Little love there. Bam. Boom. Pow. Let's swipe it. Just like that. And fade them out in the corner like that. Why did I just do that? Because this one here got a little light source too right here. All right, not bright enough. We're gonna get it bright enough and then we're gonna just rub that red in there. So, once again, don't panic. Put them in there. It's like that. Just kind of put them up in there like that. Let's kind of brighten him up a little bit more. Just like that. Now, let's get a little white, a little green here. Let's frame that. So you can smudge all you want. Give it a little frame of color there. Really push it out there, just like that. Not bright enough. You would be surprised how much white you would need. We're gonna smooth that out just a little bit, all right? You will be utterly surprised how much white you would need because it's got to compete with all these other colors here. And then I'll just give it a slight little push of color there, just like that. Give them a little slight push of, no, that's not enough. Get some more titanium white. A little bit of yellow. And we're going to give them a right here by the web here, right by the center of the web. Give them a little push of color there. Smooth the rest out, blend it. Just like that. All right. And once again, put the vein in there. Do it again, just like that. I think I can do for one more. Let's go all green. Right here. Frame them in there and just do it again. Like that. And then just like that. Right in there, just like this. This kind of, I give him a little more love there. Just kind of fade him in there like that. Okay, let's smooth this out a little bit better. It's like that. Just hold on for me 1 minute. Let's give him something like that. And we'll kind of fade that just like that. Yes, I'm using my finger again. Just like that. All right, you guys can clearly see. I'll just give him a little bit of, it's like the focal there point for this is like the curl of the web itself. I need one more flower. I got 6. One more leaf. I need one more. Oh, he's still back on Spider-Man. Okay. For those who haven't seen Ian's Washtober series, you need to check them out. Fascinating stuff. Right here in the corner. All right. With the webs and the way the leaves are positioned and everything, I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna leave that be. Let's come here. Let's put one right here. I hope you guys can see that down at the bottom. Yes, you can. All right, I'm gonna just block him in. Surround that one petal that's green in the red complements, and they kind of shadow each other very well. Just like that. Put a little piece of something right in there. Just like that. Just fade him in there like this. Make him disappear up in there like that. Alrighty. Okay. Beth Collins, how are you, Beth? Just in time for the end. We're about done here. It's good to see you. Okay, Bruce, I hope this helps you out a little, man. Basically, following the lines. And as you can see, I'm not, it's very loose. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm running my mouth, talking to you guys. Really about values, tones, and interpretation. Not bright enough. Here, something like that. Let's beef him up a little bit more. That one too. Let's give him a little something. Them in the back, get to stay in the back. All right, I don't think I need to do anything else with this. My name's already signed on it, so I guess I can just take the tape off. Really, we're at 140, so it's not really too bad. All right. You guys really don't need to see my face. You don't need to see them. Go through some Presto changeovers again, because you don't need to see the bottom of the you don't need. All right, put me downstairs. Okay, let's center this some kind of way here. Maybe like that. I think we're good here, like that. Just hit the focus real quick. All right, like I said, I did this, well, not this variety of flower. The variety of flower that I did was black and white, and they weren't cabbage roses. This is entirely different. I hate Jeopardy. There we go. Of course, you just had to do that, right? That little bit of tape, like a one half inch of tape. I tell you, Yeah, we're gonna go through this. Only the reason, because this tape has never been taken off the board in days. So whatever's going on with it is gonna go on with it. I'll just be careful here. All right, there go one. All right, let's try that again. Yeah. That comes from me constantly lifting this board on and off the easel, because I was ready to work with it, then I wasn't ready to work with it. Then it's warm in this room, then it's cold in this room. So yeah, it'll split like that. Yesterday we had 30 degrees, now it was 65 degrees. It's crazy. This little triangular piece, I tell you, man. And then I gotta be careful because, you know, tape is not porous, so this stuff is still wet on the tape. And I got a beautiful white border, so that's all it takes is one fingerprint to wreck it, really. Okay. Anyway, okay, there's another spiderweb red cabbage rose mutated alien plant thing. Basically just to get rid of this webbed background. And there you have it. Well, Bruce, this is a type of flower where technically it really don't have a shape. I've made them frilly. I did all this craziness on purpose because, once again, you can either use your fingers, okay? You either use your fingers or you can use the brush. I've done both. Definitely not the Jenkins variety of flowers, more of the Jansen kind of stylized way. And he has very many ways of doing them. But I did this primarily for you, for the because of what you were doing today, and it was perfect. So I can actually do something with this web background. Like I said, this is the second web background I've done. The first one that I did was, well, actually, this was the example of the web background for Home Artist Academy when I did the live Zoom. You guys ought to come and check it out. It's a lot of fun. The free Zoom classes over there at Home Artist Academy. It's great. Actually, it was a collaboration. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let's see, what was I getting at here? Yeah, this is more of the Jensen variety of stylized flowers. Very, very, very simple to do, really, because basically after you put your values in what direction you want to go, it's nothing but a line. Okay, of course my lines are a little chunky and spattered, give a leaf-like appearance. And if anything, the most important thing about this is knowing where your light source is. Everything else is kind of dark. It's really tones and values, knowing where your light and darks are, then going from there. All right. You're welcome, Nell. And thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming in. It's good to see you, Ian. It really is. And I have been looking at your Inktober wash series. One, they come across my wall, and then if you post them on your page or whatever, they come across. So I do check them out. So I do appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. Even Diana came through. I don't know if she's still here, but she came through. That was very nice. I don't know if she noticed that I visited her when she was doing her channel reviews and everything, because I was talking with Shannon and a few of the other ones. All right, I think it's like this. Oh wow, what's going on, Doherty? It's been good. How you been, bro? It's good to see you. But guys, I think we're done. We're done at a decent time. What is it, a quarter to 8? At least over here it's a quarter to 8. But it's almost a 2-hour stream. Yeah, almost an hour and 50 minutes. But then again, I had to take a little break. So, but yep. Whatever pours or whatever the little drips that's going on with it, I'm not gonna get rid of them. They're gonna stay there. It would be a more dramatic if I lightened the red or did it in a different background. But I think the black background with the white webs are very effective. Once everything dries, you'll see the webbing through some of the leaves and plants. Some of the fauna there. Not all the fauna is in focus, so it's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. All right, so that had to be done. Yep, and there you go. All right, I think enough yakking. This is my Wednesday live stream. More than happy to help to do it. We're planning on more and more things to do at Home Artist Academy. Once again, it will be a Zoom meeting, free classes, a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and you can talk, ask questions and everything. And you got a few that are actually painting right along with either myself, Karen, or Ray Riley. Fun stuff. It's a great time. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, as you can see, I brung the basic setup back because even though this camera does have a quality, excellent picture, the wire is not long enough. So it wraps around my chair. It kind of halfway wraps around me and I end up hitting it and knocking it down, and it's just plain in the way. So if I can get an extension for it, then I'll bring that back. But until then, they could just look at me. So, all right, guys. Oh man, 1 in the morning. Crazy. Then again, I think I just get my second wind at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, Bruce, take care of yourself. All right, guys, like I say, Doherty, it's good to see you. Guys, as Ian will say, live long and prosper. Be safe, be well, and take care of yourselves. Peace.